So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Not the most convincing of passes. Can he get on the end of this? Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good ball! And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they made
shapes to shoot! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Two-nil ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Bale bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, shooting chance! And this time, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's been slipped through. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk. Thuram. And he's forced to go back. Thuram does well to get it back. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball over the top. It's Bale! That's another chance! Oh, taken with style! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He is through here. Great chance! They've done it! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defense...
Big header! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And we have our very first corner. Toure plays it short. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bale, and it's Bale. Now it's Messi. Iniesta tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. Well read, nice interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Messi, and he's onside. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. And that was very necessary. Iniesta. And this is Bale. And he shoots! No mistake! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him... There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. Iniesta. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear.
Messi! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Real chance! He scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is...
And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Eto'o. Pull it. That has not gone well. Oh, good take in a good area. Bale! And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Iniesta. Tries a deft little ball. Costa Curta. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Yaya Toure hit into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Messi. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Toure with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk cuts it out. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hound. And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bale. Pull it. Half an hour gone in the second half. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. And he's there to make the challenge. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? They've scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
They're still trying to make a game of this. It's a searching pass. Vieira. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bale. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Bale! Iniesta. Well, that looks a decent ball. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure. It's a goal kick. Played up towards the front line. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's found a way past. He's found a way through. Vieira, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Iniesta. That's at the end. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Bale, very much the hero in this game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Bale. Oh, he's burst through. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eto'o was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shot could be on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Eto'o.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi, that's a cute ball. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Iniesta, looking tidy in possession here. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Mbappe. Bale, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta can get it clear. But it's Thuram. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. And this is Ronaldo. Bale. Great vision. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Messi. Now it's Yaya Toure. No way through, so back it comes. Thuram. Bale. Played out towards the right wing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pull it. And it's Bale. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Now Mbappe. And this is Eto'o. Some really good ball movement. Clipped into space. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Toure goes short.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And that has been knocked clear. And there is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break. That gets things going for the second half. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Looking to play him in. And the finish! Cleared away, little pass back. And that's not going to reach. Can he get on the end of this? He's got two! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Vieira. Yaya Toure. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale gets flagged offside. Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And it's there! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this is Bale. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Bale might just make this. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Messi. Vieira. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Iniesta. Oh, super ball. He is through here. It's Iniesta! Oh, it's come loose. Bale. Zico. And here's Messi. Goes for a shot! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's become a case of men against boys. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pull it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Iniesta. And he welcomes it in. And this is Iniesta. He's got away. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quality ball. Now it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi aimed beyond the defence. Zico.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Pull it. Eto'o. Bale. Nice sequence of passes this. Yaya Toure.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
He's being urged to shoot. Lovely feet. Steaming on goalwards. Zico. Cruyff. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he's there to get it away. And time is up. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Bale, a huge performance, answering the call. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Israel.
I'm your
against
commentator, Peter Drury,
Barcelona.
and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Looking tidy in possession here. Bale. And a chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And we have our very first corner. Toure plays it short. Can he finish? They've done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but...
Shoots! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to...
And Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pepe. Oh, that was vital. And that's another good win of the ball.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bale. This might spell danger. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. He's on it. Can he get away? Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. He's had a shot! It's in!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Still trying to make a game of this. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona are having a ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Bale. Bale. Looking for the run. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona finding their passes. Bale! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's found a way past. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's given the time to pick a pass. Now it's Bale. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now he's got space here. And the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Substitution for Israel, number 17, Bellingham.
And the second half gets underway.
Is number 24, Messi.
And here's Bale. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Yaya Toure. Bale out to the right. And the counter is on. That's been slipped through. And this is Bale. Here comes the cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cristiano Ronaldo could move up a gear here. Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Messi.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi. Yaya Toure. So much time and space here. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Iniesta. Oh, cracking ball. 60 minutes played. Now it's Messi. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Real chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there. Aimed beyond the defence. Pierre. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a very... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's intervened well there. Great vision. Oh, super ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's not an especially good pass, that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Toure with the short one. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Cleared away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Iniesta goes short. Now it's Iniesta. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Added time.
Oh, red, nice interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bale. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Please report to the staff
Bale,
room
a
immediately.
huge performance, answering the call. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.